The story begins after the fighting. There's no war, no battlefield, just men waiting for peace to reward them. It doesn't. This is Samurai Rebellion, and this is important. Isaburo Sasahara is known as one of the finest swordsmen in the land. His only real rival is his longtime friend, Tatewaki Aseno, another master, another man bound by the same code. Their friendship runs deep, built on respect and the knowledge that, one day, they may be forced to meet blade to blade. But none of that feels close, yet. Isaburo is not ambitious, not defiant. He follows rules, raises a family, keeps his head down. Then one day his clan lord gives him an order. Your son will marry a woman from the lord's household. She used to be his concubine. She disobeyed him. Now he's finished with her. This isn't a request. It's a political cleanup. Isaburo hesitates. It's not an honor. It's a trap. But his wife insists. Surprisingly, the marriage works. They don't just tolerate each other. They fall in love. Ichi, the former concubine, becomes a real wife. Yogoro becomes a real husband. They have a child. They build a home. It's the only real joy in the Sasahara household. The rest of the family lives in quiet misery. They serve. They wait. They submit. But this marriage, it's alive. It's genuine. Which means it can't last. After a year, another message arrives. The clan lord has no male heir. He wants Ichi back. Not for love, for convenience. She is to return immediately. Her child will remain with the Sasahara family. This time, the family says no. Not loudly, not rebelliously. They simply say, she's not going. There are no explosive speeches, no banners, no declarations of rebellion. There's just pressure. Isaburo is told he will be removed. The family will lose their status. His son will be punished. Ichi will be taken by force. But now it's different. Isaburo, this quiet man who's obeyed every order, refuses. Because this time, it's about someone he loves. They know what it means. She'll be stripped of her marriage, her child, her dignity, just to serve the whims of the man who once discarded her. The order turns into a threat. If she does not return, both her husband Yogoro and Isaburo will be ordered to commit seppuku. The pressure is relentless. Isaburo sends his younger son and wife away for safety. He dismisses the household servants. The home becomes silent, waiting. Then, the clan lord's steward arrives. Not alone. A platoon of 20 armed samurai stands behind him. They bring Ichi out as a bargaining tool. The air is thick with spears, steel, and the smell of war about to break. They demand Ichi renounce her marriage and come back to the clan lord's household. They promise leniency, exile, not death, for Isaburo and Yogoro if she complies. But Ichi refuses, and instead of letting them take her, she throws herself forward, straight into a spear. Yogoro rushes to her. In that moment, he doesn't see the spears, doesn't see the danger. He only sees his wife bleeding in his arms. And then, the killing blow finds him too. Two bodies, together, still. Something inside Isaburo snaps. The years of discipline, of control, gone. He draws his blade, and the slaughter begins. The steward's men fall one by one. Steel cuts through the air, and the house becomes a killing ground. The steward himself tries to flee, but Isaburo cuts him down last, making sure he feels the weight of every life he brought here. After burying his son and daughter-in-law, Isaburo makes his choice. He will not hide. He will not bend. He will take the matter directly to the shogun himself, and he will bring little Tomi, their daughter, with him. But the road is already blocked. At the castle gate stands Tatewaki, friend, rival, and now obstacle. Tatewaki doesn't want this fight. Neither does Isaburo. But duty is duty. The blades are drawn, and the duel begins. Two masters, each knowing the other's style, strengths, and weaknesses. The fight is brief but devastating. Isaburo strikes the winning blow. But victory is short-lived. Hidden muskets crack from the tree line. Bullets tear into him. Isaburo staggers, then collapses. As life drains from him, Isaburo utters his final words. "No one will ever know the story of your father and mother now, Tomi. But let me say one word. When you grow up, become a woman just like your mother, and marry a man just like your father." His last breath leaves him, and with it, the rebellion ends. Not with a victory, but with the unbroken dignity of a man who refused to bow. This is important, because obedience is often mistaken for virtue. And sometimes the first act of love is to say no. Isaburo served for 20 years without protest. But when the clan lord came for his son's wife, he decided that was enough. He didn't beg. He didn't run. He fought and he lost. But he didn't fail. Because for once, he lived by his own code. Not the clan, not traditions, his own. In a world where obedience was survival, Isaburo chose defiance and paid for it with everything, except his honor.